to get back to what I was trying to say about my brother and how we become disconnected by pretty much an imaginary thing, as far as I'm concerned, because the only disconnection that we have is that we live far away. And so then he's trying to call me, really physically, we're trying to talk, and um, he's going through these personal problems. It's just overwhelming, and I'm trying to be there for him. I'm not free of my personal problems and who I am for a while. I mean, we've been fighting. We've been kind of going back and forth. It's just talk about even more disconnection. Why? I don't know. None of my business. Um, but my point, really, it's just this delicate thing. I couldn't be there for him. When he was calling me last, and the truth is, I've always been able to just drop everything and go if he had some kind of emergency or something, which wasn't very frequent since everybody died. Like my mom and my dad and everybody. Now we don't call each other because we need emotional support or whatever. But he was really needing me, and oh God, I could have saved him. As far as whatever's going on now, I could have. We could be together. I was looking at a future where I was looking at myself, even though I was going through these emotionally hard times. The reality of it, physically, I was preparing for somebody to come into my life. Really, I still am. I'm like, well, where is my partner or whatever? If it's my brother that needs help, then fine, we can help each other somehow. Really, really, why not? I don't know. But he has, and it is none of my business, that he has a wife now. It's kind of my business. It's peculiar, I don't think he was exactly really happy in that relationship, but now, okay, this is what my main concern is really for me is, okay, so there's such disconnection, no communication at all. Um, I want to know what's really going on. What's going on? Did he have cancer? Is he getting treatment for that? Or how is his mental state? Does he even remember me? Does he remember me in a really negative way? Well, that's false. It's a false self-memory of everything, because the texting and the way we get over texting I tell him right away, please don't take me personal, babe, because I am absolutely miserable. I am trying to get these, how it is, you try to get your stupid fucking bills paid, and he's going through something too. And it's just, we have a history, and it's not like very close. It's kind of like, I try to be there, I'm 100 miles away. The reality will show is just, well, there's distance between us, and so, but I've always had a concern. I'm always the one, to listen, and he's telling me, this is before the COVID-19 announcement. I went down there in the neighborhood. I don't want to make this long story short. I mean, I don't want to, yeah, really. There's a bigger picture, but so he's telling me that he's miserable. He's sitting, see, what happened was I went down to conduct a little business with a neighbor friend who wanted some of my herbs. And so, thank God somebody was going to buy something. I need to pay some bill here, and so they were really willing to reciprocate. And it's right happened to be right next door to my brother's house there on Pasadena Street. And so after I was done conducting business there, I saw him sitting in his car, and I walked to my car and I put some stuff away, and then I was like, I bet you he doesn't even know that this is me. It's just me there. So I walked up to the window of his car and I waved, and he's like, what's up? He rolls down the window, as if we rolled down the window like that. Anyway, he was in a very perturbed state. He bothered to mention that he's living with the meanest person, and he just wants out at all costs. Right now, he's just sitting there. He wants to go get some food. He couldn't get her to cook the right food. He just wants a certain food, and he can't get it. And when I heard all of that, it's just red flag, red flag, red flag, red flag, because I'm somebody who cares about the quality relationships that we conduct, because that's what makes us healthy and stuff, right? I mean, here I am trying to, I mean, money is involved too, right? Or is it involved like more like, yeah, I'm gonna rake this fucking person after I turn them inside out. You know, whatever you narcissists are doing. Anyway, getting back to how happy my brother was when I saw him sitting in the car there. He told me, I'm gonna get married in a couple of years.